Howdy, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, you wild animals of all ages, and welcome to Adr1ft, or Adr1ft, ADR1ft. Yes, fuck the save progress. I don't remember much of this game anyway. So this is a game where you're an astronaut on a space station that gets fucking beat up, and you have to escape without dying. Hardiman, 2034. So essentially, I don't know how well this is gonna go. Might go awful, might go great. I don't know. What I do know is that this game is similar to Adr1ft, like one of those games that was actually mighty fucking stressful to me. Oh good, I can pause. Great. Alright, I gotta zip down here. Get some ox. Get some of that sweet oxygen. Fly to it. Bam! This is gonna get really disorienting really fast, I'd like to point out. So the way that this is set up, in quite honestly, the dumbest way, might I add. So the way the suit works, and again, in what might be the dumbest way, see the oxygen bar down on the right. So in essence, your oxygen bar counts for both your oxygen, the amount of oxygen you have to breathe. It's also your boost. So that's ascension. I really kind of probably could have figured this all out on my own. So there's one thing I will say that I remember very clearly about this, in that this game is very hard to watch, from what I remember. Yeah, for some reason, your oxygen and your boost fall into the same category, because that's how things should be. Break. Good stop. Your oxygen also depletes fast as a motherfucker, even if you're not flying, so you can really easily kill yourself on accident if you're not careful. I can roll left. I gotta get this fucking tutorial finished in order to move forward. I'm just huffing fucking oxygen here. By the way, as you may have read, this is apparently in Santa Monica, California, so this is all just like screens of some sort. Stabilize, which just flicks you back to the proper area, which makes no sense realistically when you're in space, because there's no up or down in space. There's no correct direction in space. As soon as the ground is no longer beneath your feet, nothing is real. There's no up, there's no down. Cool. Oh, I just got fucking slapped by one of those. Oh yeah, also, that's something you can do. You can just shove shit out of the way. Do quick scans of your environment. I forgot that that is actually one of my favorite things to do, is just to float along and be like, fucking get out of here. I'm gonna die so many times. Fucking leave me alone, plant. Alright, where do I go? Exits this way? Yeah, that way. Onward! Let's get the fuck out of here. Yeah, see, stabilization helps with doors. Alright, onward to the actual space station. I've turned off the music, which is going to make this probably pretty eerie, but there's no music in space. Unless, of course, you have, like, a headset, like headphones. Hardiman, mankind, above all else. If you're space stations, that's technically true. But yeah, I turned off the music because I don't know if it's copyrighted. I don't know the proper term for that. But yeah. I do know, however, that there is one point where you find like a recording, and it's someone playing, I want to say Beethoven. It's either like it's Beethoven or it's Bach or it's Chopin. And I just don't remember because I haven't played this in a long time. But it's one of those three. You know, watch as it's not Beethoven at all. It's not either of those. It's like Handel or something. It's actually Jimmy's Jug Band from Alabama. Whoops. Real fuck up there. Survivor detected. What? I'm 462 kilometers above Earth. That's pretty far. It's the 8th of July, 2037. I didn't read the middle one, but I think it was just regular time. Alright. Yeah, well, oh. Here we are. Am I alive? Oh, I'm alive. Ah yes, my oxygen reserves are depleting. Whoa! Heyo! Guess who's finally awake? Sup, sleepyhead? Forgot how fucked up this place was. So yeah, this is a game that, yeah, probably not the smartest thing to do, but also, whatever. This is a game that really fucked with me. Because, as I stated during my playthrough of Adr1ft, I'm not great with, like, deep waters. And there's good reason for that, I feel. My fear of deep waters is nothing comparative to the actual fear of space. Because while, like, space is like the deep ocean that you just can't get out of. Like, if you're deep underwater, okay, you can kind of be like, alright, cool, I'll just get the fuck out of this water then. I'll just swim upward or something. But, alright, oxygen station all jacked up. Alright, I gotta go this way. There's a little mini-map that tells you where the fuck to go. But yeah, they're, oh, I need to stop doing that. That's really disorienting. My dislike for deep waters is a minor fear comparative to, like, the stress that was induced playing Adr1ft the first time. I was like, oh man, you know, this hits a lot of my kind of freak out buttons for kind of irrational fears in some way, because obviously I can easily avoid going into deep water, so I'm fine, you know. But playing this for the first time was like 10 times the problem. Because this game fucks with way more problems. Because not only does this delve into, you're in like a hellish deep space nightmare. You're not in deep space, obviously, you're right over Earth, but you're in very much untethered space a good portion of this. It also fucks with the fact that I have like no depth perception, I think. Because there are so many times where it's like, oh, that's easy, I could totally float right to that. Then, like, I start realizing, like, man, I'm running low on oxygen. Oh, that thing's like a mile away. I just couldn't tell. Like, that ball thing up there in the left corner looks super fucking close. It's not. Oh, I hit a wrapper. Someone's littering in space. How rude. I know what those are. First 10 minutes went way too fucking fast because of, Alright. One sec. Okay. This is gonna be one of those games where it's very disorienting how I have to do this because of the floatiness of the game. Ow! I hit my ankles. Yeah, so you have suit degradation in this also, in case you weren't aware of that. Yeah, there it is. Catastrophic event detected. Cool, just float that way then. Gently bump your ankles and fucking sail into the abyss. See though, this is fucking scary to me. And again, see, while my fear of deep waters is a little bit out there, it's at least something that it's like, you know, I can easily avoid being in like the deep ocean. Just don't go into the fucking ocean. You know. Which, obviously I can't realistically avoid that forever. All things considered, you know, being near or above or around the ocean, mostly above, but like, being in space, it's kind of realistically irrational in my case because I'm never going to space. So why is it that I'm like, every now and then I'll think about it and it's like, that's fucking terrifying. It's like, yeah, I guess, but also, it's not like I'm ever going to space. Let me just grab this. Yoink ski, bam. Cerebrum data. Hop on the computer. Get on my MySpace account. Check that shit out. External interface. Oh, actually, I can't use that then. I haven't thought about MySpace in years. Christ. Alright. Inward. Inward and upward and overward and also. Just keep adding directions. Alright, I gotta smooth my way past this. Hello, pardon. Yeah, you get upgrades to your suit, I remember that. Yeah, I know it's damaged. I have fucking eyes, Mr. Robo Voice. God. Don't get sassy with me, robot. Yeah. Again, I have eyes, sir. I'll just hop in for a quick repair. Even though it repairs almost nothing, it just makes your faceplate a little less grungy for a couple of fucking seconds. Cause, see all these beautiful shiny repairs? Doesn't fix your oxygen being stupid. Doesn't fix any of those things over there. Yay. Like, why would you make it so that the oxygen and movement are on the same thing? Yeah, just slap at it. Olivier. I'm almost certain that it's Olivier. Why am I almost certain? I don't know. What am I stuck on? The Haniv. The Havid. Oh, Voltaire. Let me try to get into this. Micromegas lingueno. That's fancy. It's French, also. Obviously. With a man named Olivier. Sebastian. I don't want to read the guy's emails. I mean, that's just rude. I am inevitably going to end up reading more emails, though. Because that's a good portion of this game. Space floating and reading emails. The quintessential astronaut experience. Scoop the oxygen, and then fucking throw it away. I don't know how accurate this is to any space station, by the way. Ooh, flower. I also don't really want to know. I'd rather not know the realism of this fucking spooky space nightmare that I'm involved in. Okay, shit, so the recordings are gonna play anyway. I guess I just shut off the external music. Whatever. I was trying to slap it, and yet it fucked me up way more than I fucked it up. Alright, gotta get to there, but first, gotta get my fix. Drop some O's. Yeah, there we go. Into the Salvus. Well, actually, to this computer. To the Spiritus. We get the Spiritus. the Vocalis, the Mobilis, and the Solaris. Onward to the Spiritus. The spooky ghost. I'm kidding, I know that that's not what it means. Spiritus mainframe and Cerebrum, but we need the core, because the core is corrupt, so we need to go get the Spiritus mainframe thingy, put it in the Cerebrum. All of this is made clear by all of this, so talking more and more, completely unnecessary. You know what's less poignant though? The fact that I believe I have to see that 4 times. Alright, take a quick gander around. I hate how much you like... Sorry if this is very disorienting, by the way, to anyone. This is... Yeah, I'm trying not to move like too fast. But that's not something that can realistically be like accomplished. Especially in this, where you actually need to move relatively quickly. This is gonna take like quite a few episodes, because I feel like time is going by really fucking slowly. Let's grab this. Alright, throw it away. Throw it away. Fuck you. Yeah, so as it turns out, I can't prevent those from playing. I could do that, but that makes no sense. Annoying thing, also, pretty sure it's gonna start in with the music real fucking early, so I'm going to have to read the subtitle and figure out whether or not that's fine to play. Whoa! I was really fucking sideways. Or in all actuality, this part of the ship is upside fucking down. I'm not doing that, by the way. McDonough. Hi, how you hanging? Got some coffee? I keep hitting the walls. Oh my god. This is gonna go terribly. I can feel it already. Excuse me. Excuse me, little tree and metal. Pardon. Cute silverware. What do these say? You got notes? Gift for Alex. Be a better father. Charge PDD. Transfer data for Lynn Collette. Alright. I like space boots. They look cool. Yeah, there we go. That time it actually corrected me to the correct direction. And didn't flip me all the way the fuck upside down. We're supposed to go out that way. Got it. Let me just grab some O's. Excuse me, grab the oxygen, jackass. You need it to both fly and live, so... I mean, I can get by without one of those. But I really need to fly. Upward. Here we go. Yeah, fuck you, spaceship part. Who needs you, whatever the fuck you were? It was like a solar panel, I think. Where do I go? Never mind. I always forget that I can just literally glance at the map whenever need be, and it immediately will tell you exactly where you need to be. No, saying it like that was not on purpose. Weirdly enough. Alright, let me stop myself real quick. Alrighty, sorry if that's a bit disorienting. More so than normal. I am only about 20 feet from where I was during the last recording piece. Shit went kind of iffy on the audio there. What a shock. But, yeah. Back to the spacing. By a little iffy, I mean, boy howdy. For this video, it's maybe been a couple seconds. I had to stop for an hour. because it's like audio went a little off. Also, I have to do something now, so oh well. Guess I'll come back to this in a little bit. Yeah, this is the direction I'm supposed to be going, I believe. I say I believe, but I'm following this game. I will say this is an interesting subversion of a genre here, because there's a game genre called walking simulators, which, to be completely fair to those games, most of them are actually pretty interesting. They're just more story based as opposed to like action based. Whoa, that thing just spawned right in. And this one is no different. It's a lot more of a story base, you know. You're just being, you know, the story is like kind of a slight background thing, but it's still, you know, you're exploring with a nice little story floating around behind you. Now, with most walk around games though, you're walking. This is creepy. I will say, this actually really freaked me the fuck out the first time I played it. Because I played this game at night. Played this game at night thinking, ah, it's just a little harmless floating around in a space simulator. That started going and I was like, alright, time to immediately turn down the volume. Oh, floating globules of water. So fucking pretty. And all the plants, man, this I will say, more than anything, no matter how much the whole space aspect may freak me out, or anything like that, or like I find the oxygen stupid, or anything, this is a fucking beautiful game. Unreal 4 engine, so obviously it's gonna be just polished out the wazoo, but man, they went above and beyond the wazoo, you know. They polished the fuck out of this game. It's super pretty. And like even the shit on the helmet, that's a polish right there. That's a gaming polish. Like, it's annoying as fuck that, like, you know, I bump my ankles and my helmet just slowly gets like worse and worse, but it's also like, man, that's actually really fucking cool. Grab that ox. Pop a gen. Then fling it off into space. 'Cause I don't fucking need it anymore. Hydroponic labs. Yeah, hydroponic labs. Let me just open this door. Yep. Super strength. Oh. In space, no one can hear you lift. Here we go. Now I gotta go this way. I will admit, the first time I played this, I did not know that there was an arrow on the minimap. I don't think I actually realized there was a minimap actually until about halfway through. I basically went blind the entire way through. In essence, because I spent most of the game going off of the scanner, which is a terrible way to do it. Mankind, above all else. Which is a real dick way of viewing anything, realistically. But with the fact that, let's be honest, mankind is like the least important aspect of the Earth. Slappy hand. At the most, we're just the smartest animal. Like, and that ain't saying much. Cause I don't know if you've noticed this, but the lions weren't the ones who caused global warming. It sure as shit wasn't the wolves who started all those wars or destroyed all those numerous forests. Nah. Pretty sure it wasn't them. You know? So to say mankind above all else, kind of fucking funny. When you take into consideration that big blue ball right there, Yeah, it doesn't need us. It in fact doesn't like us. just stating facts. Like, oh, look how pretty this leaf is. Get the fuck out of my face. Oh, I just love that. I fucking love that. Just so wildly dismissive hand. Like, it's not even just like a light slap, it's just like, it's such an indignant fucking hit. Like, oh shit, collision. Space collision. Space collision. Down that way. To pick up whatever that is. Am I hearing music? I am hearing music. Alright, so setting the music to low, or 0, is where I put it, means absolutely fucking nothing. Good to know. Hey! Frank, you alive? How you hanging, brother? You're not Frank, by the way. Pretty sure that's McDonough. Ouchies. Okay, I'm dead. Status deceased. Yeah? Yeah, that is McDonough. Boom. Guess that corpse. I'm the winner. What do I win? Some sadness. Yay. Yay, sadness. Because I gotta pick up this, and this is sad. This is also the music, I believe. Because McDonough's daughter is a pianist on the, I want to say professional, but she also might just be like good generally. Area scan active. Alright, I'm gonna drift over to this bad boy, and this is where we're gonna stop. Do a little boosty drift. Never mind. I forgot I don't actually have the boost. You need to unlock the boost, even though I taught you how to use the boost in the training area. You get boost, thrust, integrity. I don't remember what most of those do. Integrity specifically. I don't know what the last one is because it's hidden beyond the scope of my view. Whoa! Capacity. Right, that increases your amount of oxygen that you can carry, which is good. That's something you need. That's something you need. Jesus. Thought I was gonna like hiccup for a second there. Just a man floating through space. Drifting through these bubbles of water, these bubblets. Yeah. I do wish the water had, like, some sort of effect taken into it when you hit into it. Oh, what's up? Oh, okay, it's naming the dead. Okay. Yeah. Shockingly, everyone else is dead. Look how fucking cool that is. Look, sploosh. And obviously, when I say like, oh, it'd be really cool, I know that that's like, I'm not selfish. That's asking a fucking lot. Like, that is asking a lot. Okay, this is where I'm gonna stop. Cause we got a lot of fucking space to go. We gotta get to that thing. To the Spiritus mainframe. So, yeah. I don't want to pause to leave off, but I do want to check something real quick. Yeah, music volume's at 0, so not sure what the fuck that shit's about. Still floating, by the way. Alrighty, well, thank you kindly for joining me on this, the first episode of Adr1ft, or Adr1ft, as stated previously. I do hope this goes well. I hope you enjoyed. Sadly, I realize this is going to be kind of a longer one, because there's actually a lot to do in this game, to get the whole thing to get the fuck out of there and survive. But yeah, thank you kindly for joining me on this episode of Adr1ft. I do hope you enjoyed. If you did enjoy, you don't have to like, you don't have to subscribe, but if you do, thank you kindly, for it helps me immensely. Now, I do hope you'll join me tomorrow for more Night in the Woods, more Adr1ft. Again, depending on whether or not this worked. If not, you won't see this anyway. So, it's very funny to have realizations like that. But either way, thank you for joining me. Hope you enjoyed. Have a good day, and goodbye.